Hey there guys, I am SonicGhost, and today we're here to take a look at how to expand your hard drive space on your PlayStation 4. Now there's two ways you can go ahead and add more storage to the PS4. For starters, you can go ahead and hook up an external hard drive to your system and use that as extended storage, but we're going to mainly be looking at how you replace the internal hard drive for your PlayStation 4. So what you're going to need to replace your internal PlayStation 4 hard drive is obviously you're going to need a new hard drive to put inside your system. I have myself here a 2TB solid state hard drive hybrid, and this is going to double the space I have currently in my system. Now you need to make sure that this is a 2.5-inch hard drive, no bigger than 9mm. This is the size that will fit inside the PlayStation 4, which means that you can only fit up to a 2TB drive inside your system. Anything bigger than that, and it will not fit inside of the PS4. So that's why I chose this 2TB hard drive, simply because this is the biggest I can go in terms of storage and also in terms of a hard drive size that can fit inside my PS4. You'll need a Phillips head screwdriver to open up your PS4 and to replace the hard drive. And this isn't something you need, but I do recommend you have some kind of tray to store all your screws for taking apart the hard drive inside the PS4. I have myself this little magnetic tray, and this will be great for holding all my screws. You're also going to need a USB thumb drive in order to install an update to your system. That way you can go ahead and use your new hard drive once you install it into the PS4. And last but not least, you're going to want yourself an external hard drive. Now, this isn't required, but if you want to back up the data on your PS4, I highly recommend you grab yourself an external drive to do this. Backing up your PS4 isn't required, but it's going to save you a lot of time. This way you don't have to re-download and reinstall all your games. It backs up all your save data onto one device, and all your settings will be saved as well. So I highly recommend you back up your data before you install a new hard drive into your PlayStation 4. In order to back up your PS4, you're going to want at least enough free space on an external hard drive equivalent to how much space you used on the PS4. So for example, if you used about 600 gigabytes on your PS4 for your games, you're going to want a hard drive with at least 600 gigabytes of free space to back up your data. And it doesn't need to be a USB 3.0 drive, but I highly recommend you get yourself a USB 3.0 external hard drive for the backup process. That way, you'll save yourself a lot of time in this process. USB 3.0 is a much faster read-write speed than USB 2.0 drives, so if you want to save yourself a lot of time in the backup process, I highly recommend getting a 3.0 drive for this. Before you plug in your external hard drive to your PS4 in order to back it up, you must first plug that drive into your computer and format the FAT32. The easiest way to format an external hard drive to FAT32 is with a program called FAT32 Format. This program will format any size drive into FAT32. The bigger the hard drive is, the less likely you'll be able to format it to FAT32 natively in something like Windows 10. So I highly recommend you download FAT32 Format and use this program to format your drive. Once you've formatted your external hard drive to FAT32, plug it into your PS4 and go into your system settings. In here you're going to find your backup and restore settings, so you want to make sure you go to backup and back up all your save data, your games, profiles, pretty much everything that you can to your external hard drive. The only thing that the backup utility on the PS4 cannot back up to an external hard drive is your trophy data, so make sure to back up your trophy data to a PlayStation Network profile so you can go ahead and restore those trophies onto your PS4. When you first set up your backup on the PS4, it'll ask you what exactly you want to go ahead and back up. For this process, we're going to be backing up every single thing, so make sure all your checkboxes are checked off and go ahead and start the backup process. Now, this is going to take a while and your system will reboot a couple times during the backup process, so just let your PS4 do the backup in the background, go off, do some other tasks for the day, and when you come back, your system will be done backing up all your information to an external hard drive. Once your backup is complete, it is now time for you to disassemble your PS4 and to replace your hard drive. Now, for this video, I will be showing you how to replace the hard drive inside a PlayStation 4 Pro. This is the model of PlayStation 4 I own. This does work with other models of the PlayStation 4. How you take apart the unit and to get to the hard drive is going to be different per PlayStation 4 system. This video, I'll be demonstrating how to take apart the PS4 Pro in particular. I will be leaving a link down below to Sony's official website showing you how to take apart a standard PS4 and a PS4 Slim as well. So, in order for you to access the hard drive inside a PS4 Pro, you need to go ahead and take off the flap in the back of the system next to all of the inputs. You want to go ahead and lift this little plastic flap up, and then you have access to the one screw holding down the hard drive in place inside your PS4 Pro. Take out that screw, and now you have access to your hard drive. Once you've taken the PS4's hard drive out of the system, you can go ahead and take off the 4 screws holding down your hard drive inside of the little cage that came out of your PS4. Take these 4 screws out and the hard drive will come free. After you've taken your 4 screws out of your hard drive, you can go ahead and take it out of the cage, and now you can replace it with your new hard drive that you have to put inside your PS4. So now all you need to do is take those 4 screws you took off your old hard drive and put them on the new hard drive inside this hard drive cage. It may take you a little bit to line up the screws depending on the size of your drive, but once you line up all 4 screws, all you have to do is tighten these things down and you're good to go. Now that your new hard drive is all screwed in, go ahead and take your new hard drive, put it back into your PS4, tighten down the final screw to make sure that hard drive cage stays in place, and you're done. Just have to make sure that screw is secured, put your plastic flap on, and your PS4 now has a bigger hard drive installed. If you want to use that hard drive you just took out of your PS4 for something else, you can go ahead and get yourself an external hard drive enclosure for a 2.5-inch hard drive. This way you can go ahead and use this hard drive on other systems, including the PS4 for extended storage. But now that we installed our new hard drive into the PS4, let's go ahead and prepare a USB flash drive to install the latest version of the PS4 system software onto our new hard drive. So you're going to want yourself at least a gigabyte of free space on a USB flash drive. It does not matter if this flash drive is USB 2.0 or 3.0, either one will be perfectly fine for this process. In order to download the latest update for your PS4, you must go to Sony's official website for the PlayStation 4 and download the update to install on a fresh hard drive. Make sure you click on Perform a Fresh Install of the full system software in order to download the full version of your PS4 software information. If you just click on Download Update on the front page of the PS4 system software update, then you will just be getting the update data, not the full install. While our system update data is downloading, let's go ahead and format our USB flash drive to work with the PS4. So you need to make sure you format your flash drive to FAT32 just like you did with your external hard drive to back up your PS4 data. Once it's formatted to FAT32, you must make 2 folders inside of this USB flash drive for the update data. You must first make a folder on the root of the drive called PS4 in all caps. Then inside that PS4 folder, create a new folder in there called updates, once again in all caps. We need to put our update data in this update folder for the PS4 to recognize it. So make sure you create both of these folders on your flash drive in this order. Otherwise your PS4 will not see your update data and it won't install the latest version of the PS4 operating system. Once your update data finishes downloading, copy it over to the update folder inside of your USB flash drive. Wait a few minutes to make sure the update is copied over, and once that is done, you must now prepare your PS4 to boot up into safe mode. In order to boot your PS4 into safe mode, you want to go ahead and press the power button on your PS4 and hold it down for at least 7 seconds. You want to wait until you hear the system beep 2 times. Once you hear that second beep, let go of the power button on your PS4 and now your system will be booted up in the safe mode. At this point, grab yourself a USB cable to hook up your PS4 controller to the system wired. In safe mode, the system will only work with wired controllers. Once you've hooked up your controller to the PS4, go ahead and hit the PlayStation button to access the menus in safe mode and go down to option number 7, which says initialize the PS4 / reinstall system software. This is the option we need to install the latest version of the PS4's OS. At this point, you want to plug in your USB flash drive that has the update data into your PS4, and you want to go ahead and run the update. This will take a few minutes to install the newest version of the PS4's OS to this brand new hard drive, but once it's done, you're going to have a fresh install of the PS4 OS. Once your system is done installing the newest version of the PS4 system software, you must go through the first few screens of setup on your PS4 in order to access your system menu. Now at this point, if you didn't back up your system data, then you are done. So now if you go into your system settings and look at your storage, you'll see that now we have about 2 terabytes worth of free space on the PS4. Now at this point, we want to go ahead and restore that backup that we made from our 1 terabyte drive from earlier. So we want to go ahead now and plug back in our external hard drive with the backup data onto our PS4, go into the system settings, and go back to that backup and restore menu. We want to go ahead now and restore this backup we made from earlier. Now your restore process may take a while depending on how big your backup was from your previous hard drive, but just let your PS4 run this restore process in the background, and when you come back, you will see that now everything has been restored onto this new hard drive inside your PS4. All your games, your save data, themes, captures, pretty much everything except your trophies will be back onto this new PS4 hard drive. In order for you to restore your trophies on this system, log into your PS4 profile that you synced up to a server, and then just go to your trophy information and resync your data with the server to make sure you have all the trophies onto this PS4. At this point, you are all done. Everything is restored on this new hard drive. You have all your games and save data back in one place, and you have more space to work with for new games. Now say you didn't want to go through this whole process and you just want to use an external hard drive to expand your PS4's external storage. You can go ahead and take a USB 3.0 hard drive to extend your PlayStation 4 storage capacity. So taking our hard drive we took out of the PS4 from earlier into a new USB enclosure, we can go ahead and take this 1 terabyte hard drive, hook it up to our system, and get about 3 terabytes worth of total space onto our PS4. You must use a USB 3.0 hard drive in order to use extended storage on your system. Anything below USB 3.0 will not be fast enough for the system to read and write game data to it. To format your USB 3.0 hard drive on your PS4 to use for extended storage, you want to go into your system settings and go down to the devices menu. In here, you will have an option for USB storage devices. You want to go ahead and select this option, and you will see a USB hard drive recognized by the system. From here, you want to go ahead and format as extended storage, so you can go ahead and use this hard drive on your PS4. You can use your extended storage to store game data on it, but you cannot use the extended storage for save data, screenshots, or any video clips. All that will still be going to your internal PlayStation 4's hard drive. So the extended storage is mainly going to be for game install data. But once your hard drive is formatted by the PS4, you'll now be able to use an extended hard drive for extra storage, adding up to 3 terabytes to our current PlayStation 4 hard drive capacity. So now we have more space than ever to work with on our PS4. And that's every single way you can go ahead and extend your storage onto your PS4. We've taken a look at how to install an internal hard drive to your PS4, as well as how to install extended storage using a USB 3.0 hard drive. With how big game installs are getting for new releases, I highly recommend either one of the 2 methods I showed in today's video to upgrade the amount of free space you have on your PS4. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.